Nuclear weapons are the most powerful and destructive tools ever created by humanity. Since their first use in 1945, these weapons have shaped global politics, security, and military strategies. Today, only a handful of countries possess nuclear arsenals, and among them 5 stand out as the most powerful and influential. This video delves into the top 5 nuclear-armed nations, their history, current nuclear capabilities, policies, and their impact on international security. Number 1. United States. The United States was the first country to develop and use nuclear weapons. A secret research initiative during World War II led to the first nuclear detonation on July 16, 1945, in New Mexico. Shortly after the U.S. dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, ending World War II, approximate warheads 5,200 through active and reserve. The U.S. has best delivery systems, intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBM, submarine-launched ballistic missiles, SLBM, and strategic bombers, key developments, advanced missile defense systems, modernization of warheads. The U.S. follows a policy of deterrence, maintaining a strong nuclear triad: land, sea, and air-based nuclear weapons. As a NATO member, it extends nuclear protection to allies. The U.S. is also part of nuclear arms control agreements, like the New START treaty with Russia. Number 2. Russia. Russia has conducted its first nuclear test in 1949 and become the second nation to develop atomic weapons during the Cold War. The U.S. and the USSR engaged in an arms race leading to stockpiles of thousands of warheads. Russia has approximate warheads 5,900. Russia maintains a strong nuclear deterrence strategy, viewing its arsenal as a counterbalance to NATO. It has modernized its nuclear forces and developed hypersonic weapons. Russia remains a key player in global nuclear arms agreements, though tensions with the West have led to strained negotiations. Number 3. China. China became a nuclear power in 1964 with its first test at Lop Nur. Since then, it has maintained a relatively smaller but increasingly sophisticated nuclear arsenal. China has approximate warheads 500 and rapidly expanding. China follows a no-first-use NFU policy, meaning it will only use nuclear weapons in retaliation. However, recent military advancements suggest a shift toward a more flexible nuclear posture, and China rising in nuclear capabilities and increased concerns among Western nations and regional powers. Number 4 is France. France became a nuclear power in 1960 after conducting its first test in the Sahara Desert. It has since maintained an independent nuclear deterrence strategy. France has approximate warheads is 290, and its delivery systems are SLBM and strategic bombers. France maintains an independent nuclear strategy, separate from NATO's nuclear sharing. It focuses on maintaining a minimum credible deterrent and has limited its nuclear arsenal to ensure strategic stability. And last, but not the least, is United Kingdom. The UK became a nuclear power in 1952 with its first test in Australia. Unlike France, it relies on a close partnership with the US for nuclear technology and capabilities. UK has approximate warheads 225. The UK follows a minimum deterrent policy and maintains its nuclear forces on continuous at-sea deterrence. It has committed to reducing its overall nuclear stockpile, but continues to modernize its submarine fleet.